Social media is where most kids find themselves spending their time on. It can be a great source of recreation and a great way to connect with friends and family. While this is all true, could social media also possibly take a toll on your self esteem and mental wellness? Teens who use their phone any more than 1 hour on a daily basis are about 70% more likely to have suicidal thoughts. Teen depression is at a high, but why is this? This is partially due to cyberbullying, a form of harassment and intimidation that is easier to do and more harmful than traditional bullying. Cyberbullying, as you know, affects many, but just how does it affect its victims? One of the main effects is a feeling of vulnerableness or a lack of power. This is due to the fact that in most cases of cyberbullying, the aggressor attempts to belittle the victim. If they're successful, the victim will feel these negative emotions. Additionally, feeling isolated and alone can be another effect of cyberbullying. To elaborate, this occurs when someone is singled out or excluded, which can lead to these feelings or actions. However, cyberbullying doesn't just cause people to feel down, it can ruin lives. For instance, a 13-year-old girl named Megan Meyer who struggled with self-esteem is just met a boy online who claimed to like her. Megan felt way better about herself knowing that someone thought she was pretty. Tragically, as it turned out, the boy was Megan's former friend. It was all just an elaborate prank that ended in Megan's suicide. Since recently, depression has grown and so have cases like these. But why are cyberbullies motivated to bully others? Sometimes they unknowingly cyberbully because they don't know how the victim is perceiving their messages. Face to face communication is the most effective, so when people use messages to communicate, much is lost in translation. Maybe it's meant to be a joke, but the person on the other end might think it is meant to harm them. Though when someone intentionally bullies their peer, you may be wondering why. This can often be fueled by anger, revenge, or frustration. If you find yourself doing this, you need to be the bigger man, so to speak, and leave them alone. Harassing them, even if they were wrong, also makes you wrong and is a waste of your emotional energy. It's a better use of your energy to report them rather than igniting more problems. Also, people cyberbully to be entertained by the victim's potentially funny reaction. In other cases, people do it to maintain their popularity and friends because they see the victim as a threat to their status. To wrap up, cyberbullying, which is a form of bullying conducted online, can be caused by many factors, including doing it by accident, motivated by anger or longing for revenge, and even a way to maintain popularity. This often results in a feeling of sadness, vulnerableness, and isolation. In the most severe cases, this can lead to depression, self harm, and suicide. Now, the real question is how will we work as a community to resolve this glaring problem? Thank you for your time and attention, and we hope you can apply this knowledge to your life in order to make your school a bit friendlier.